How's it going, adult viewers of YouTube? Thanks for tuning into the channel. My name is Mark, and today's video we're going to be hanging out in the Lego dungeon. As per viewers' request, we're going to do a tour of our parts and our pieces library. This is the backstory that builds the monstrosity of the Lego city that we got in the basement here. Most of that city is sets that have been integrated, but there's a lot of custom builds, a lot of sidewalks, a lot of railings, if you will, raised areas, cement walls, and all that takes custom builds which require a lot of parts and pieces. So here we go. We're going to dive right into a little bit of the background story of how it got to where it is now. Here we go. When you first come through the door, minus my lights that I got set up, this is what you see. I used to have this room upstairs in a brightly lit, very sunny room. That's why all my shelves are kind of dark. Now that I'm down in the basement, I wish I had gone with the white shelves. But what are you gonna do? Still looks good. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for a parts and pieces tour. Our newly built Barracuda's Bay. Super fun set. So a little bit of a background story, guys. It never really used to be this organized. I honestly was a Ziploc bag junkie. That's right, believe it or not, I had a problem. Couldn't keep the bags under control. All my parts, whether it was all bricks of the same color or if I had a lot, I'd start subdividing parts kind of as they are now. But they'd all be in Ziploc bags, put in big old boxes, and every time you had a custom build or needed a part, you'd have to remember if you had it, you'd dump out the box, go searching through all the bags, and then you'd open the bag, go fishing through the parts, yada yada yada. So we went from being a Ziploc bag junkie. I'm just going to pan around, try and pass these lights so we're not blinding ourselves. You can still see here, I got a little bit of a problem. But for the most part, we're cured. With all jokes aside. I'm allowed to joke about that though, it's okay. So then I took my Ziploc bags and started putting them in these bins which I found on sale. They were like $1.99 at Walmart one time, so I bought probably 30 of them, 40 of them. And then the bag started to get under control, and we had just put parts, whether it was just gray brick, gray 1x2 or gray whatever, tiles, we'd just subdivide it. But then you'd have all these bins stacked up. Same thing, if you needed a bin in the middle and it's at the bottom of 5 and it's in 5, you got to take out a bunch of bins. You're knocking stuff over. It's kind of a pain. So watching more YouTube, other YouTubers who have this set up, and it's actually a bit of an investment. So I started to get these Starlight containers from Walmart, and here we got Canadian Tire. So I would get tripping over my own cords here. Sorry for the camera shaking, guys. I'd get these from Canadian Tire. And then what I do with these is I put all my tiles kind of in colors. And it's going to start, let's get one with some actual tiles in it. We got our 1x1 cheese wedges, 1x2 cheese wedges, 1x1 tiles, 1x2 tiles, 2x2 tiles, 2x2 with a stud or just jumpers. There's probably 1x2 with a stud. And I build by color, so I upgraded from my bins, started to put my parts the small parts, I should say. And here's all like the modified. So we got modified bricks, modified plates. The lighting sucks back here, I know. You know, just random stuff, and this is more by memory. And I also build a lot by color. So I went with this. I also found these on sale, and this is a good example. So I do all my dark brown 2x whatever plates, starting to overflow, so we're taking the next step up with this bin. More 2x whatever tiles, slopes, modified bricks or textured bricks, 1x1 plates, beams, pillars. So this one's full and we're going to break it down. But once we got away from the bags, the bins, I started to do this, because then I could sit here with one big bin. But then they get too full just from collecting parts over the years. I'm still having to move them all around. So you know, you want the dark gray, you get your dark gray part. We'll bring one of these into the light so we can see a little bit better. So this is the light gray or medium stone gray. I build a lot in this color. So we broke her down. You can see here we got some 1x whatever bricks with curves, arches, slopes. But we build so much in medium stone gray, it goes from this and it starts to transition to our wall behind us. And again, this is an investment. I'm eventually going to block this furnace off so you can't see it. Don't worry guys, it doesn't get hot. It's not going to melt the precious Lego. So we'll block it all off. And then when you come, we'll go to the back to the medium stone gray. We got modified. We got slopes. We got brick. We got 1x whatever brick. We got all our gray plates. Goes to dark gray. Same thing, brick, just because we got so much. We don't keep it in these containers anymore. All our plates. Random pieces. And a lot of it is just how a guy feels comfortable remembering it, right? So I got all my brick, masonry brick, textured brick, whatever you want to call it down here. Not quite big enough for their own containers, so we got all our colored plates. It's a little mixed up, but then we got our round colored plates, angled colored plates, and then too much again for their own little divided compartments. So we put all our yellow, green, and then when I build something, I build mostly in green or mostly in yellow at one time, I should say, so I can just pull out the whole bin. I don't mind fishing through the parts. But as you get more, collect over the years, find Lego on deals. And a big one for me is getting these free promos and breaking them down. You know, I'll eventually get one level of just all yellow plates. And I won't do like just 4x4 plates of all colors mixed together. because then I still have to fish through it. I guess you got to fish through it if you're doing all yellow plates anyways, but I'll do all yellow plates in one container, where I know some people do all 4x2 plates in one container, all 4x6 plates in one container of all colors. So to each their own, you know. So you guys, that's pretty much all my parts. As I went from the being down in the gutter, all jokes aside, that's just how you got to start out, because it's cheap and it keeps at least your parts off the floor. It's a straight Ziploc bag junkie. And then I stepped up to some cheap bins. And then after I got annoyed with shuffling all those around, I started to get the little drawer system and my little stackable compartmentized? Sure, I wasn't that good at English anyways. And then as those get full again, stepping up to the wall of Lego. And then I can go to the dollar store and subdivide it even more with these little containers. So you can either pull out the whole drawer and go build, you know, grab one or two containers, go build. It makes it super easy and a lot more enjoyable, to be honest. And then when you get parts coming in the mail like this, gonna roll into a quick Lego haul. Thank you, Bevan's Bricks, for letting me know these are on discount. It was about like 2-3 months ago, but they got here. We got 300 windows for, what is it, a 4x6? I don't know the exact size of the frame. So we got, those are a different color, a clear and a light blue, trans clear. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have to buy any more of those window panes again, unless I build some serious skyscrapers. We got, for one of our buildings already in the city, I just want to add another floor or two to our inverted condo. So I got another 200 1x8, what are these, tan? Lego has some funky name for them. Sand yellow, maybe. That was a good one. And this big bag here has plates and the rest of our bricks to finish our raised platform areas. So we got 8x8 plates, 6x8 plates, what are these, 8x16 plates, one by 10, we'll say, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2x10s, just for that one mock, and a whole lot of random gray 1x2s. Not 1x2s, 1x whatevers. There's 1x2s, 1x8s, 1x4s. Some more 2x2s. And again, you get a big bag like this, it makes it a lot easier putting it away when you got a decent system like this. Speaking of which, I'm going to run to Walmart and see if they got any more of these in stock. They always seem to be out of the ones I need, and I have to drive around the city to 4 or 5 different Walmarts to find them. Thanks for watching. Not the most entertaining video, but at least you can get a background story of how that got to be that. If you put the kids away, because my channel is aimed at adults, we got a little bit of porn for you guys. Make sure the kids aren't watching. Okay, here we go. Some sealed sets that I keep for parts, for fun. If they go up in value, great, I'll sell them. Some promos in there. Some stuff that I just want to keep my eye on. Like this promo. That's an easy $60 right now, I think. You never know when those will go up, if they go up. If not, I'll use them for something. Those, just because they're awesome. You know, Harry Potter, the Diagon Alley free promo. Oh no! You just dropped it. That's half the value right there. So I just keep them tucked away off the ground. A little bit, some Scooby-Doo. More Ninjago. Some Star Wars. An extra Barracuda Bay. Because this one doesn't have the sticker on it. The one I built had a sticker on it. And that's an awesome set. That's going to be like the roller coaster, I think. Once that goes out of stock and into retirement, I think 2 years after, 2.5 years after, you'll double your money. Easy. Easy. Can't even double my money in real estate. You can't double your money in gold. You can't double your money in the stock market unless you get lucky. Make sure the kids aren't watching. It's getting dirty now. I guess we should get closer so we can see what these are. It's getting real dirty. After this next draw, I'm going to pan to the right, and it's going to go from 18A to about, it should be 32 at least. It's getting real dirty. And the lighting back here sucks really bad. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you go wash your hands before you make dinner. Take care. See you on the next one. Have fun, guys.